fellow couldn't make an appointment. He's dead.
So is this door.
You're not wrong, brother.
Did you say something?
If I did, it slipped out. You see, no one can see either Mr. Flanagan or Mr. Rosenberg without an appointment. That is one of our very strict rules. In fact, our Mr. Rudel calls it one of our very strictest rules.
Just who is that, Mr. Rudel?
He's our efficiency expert.
But this is an emergency.
If it is an emergency, as you say, it is quite within the realm of possibility that I can make an appointment for you by the end of the week.
The end of the week will be too late. Either Abie's got to see it.
Have you written the letter?
Yes. What letter?
First, our Mr. Rudel says you must write a letter.
But...
Then I take the letter up to our Miss Cavendish.
Yes, but...
And then our Miss Cavendish consults the calendar. And then Miss Cavendish informs me whether or not the appointment is possible.
Oh,
and then I write a letter back to the parties concerned.
We understand.
So can't you see that is impossible to do until the end of the week?
Oh, this is good.
Well, can't we cut the red tape and see Miss Cavendish?
Oh, no. Sometimes it's necessary for Miss Cavendish to take it up with our Mr. Hampshire.
Huh?
Then, when that happens, he informs Miss Cavendish and she informs me before I write the letter.
Where is this Mr. Hampshire?
If you want to see our Mr. Hampshire, you must have an appointment, too.
What about the customers? Do they have to make appointments?
Yeah, wait a minute. Just a second, please. Young woman, maybe you didn't find my friend. I am Solomon Levy of the Solomon Levy department store in the Bronx.
Well, when you write, be sure and use your business letterhead.
But...
Sometimes people write in for appointments and don't use the letterhead.
Look.
We have strict instructions to ignore all such correspondence. People who have legitimate business always have proper forms on which to communicate. That's what our Mr. Rudels always says. Now, one time...
Stop it! I'm losing my mind. Now then.
I'm losing mine, too. And it's all the fault of your Mr. Noodles.
The name is Rudels.
What's the difference? Noodles, Rudels, Poodles, Cayudles. He's crazy. Never did I hear such a craziness in a department store.
Neither did I. Now then. Will you go in and tell Flanagan and Rosenberg that Murphy and Levy are here to see them? Or do I have to break the door down?
If you use that unseemly tone of voice to me, I shall be compelled to call our new general manager, Mr. Abraham Levy.
No. Wait, don't do that.
Sir, my instructions are very explicit.
What?
I have been instructed to call on our Mr. Levy whenever I have a problem with which I cannot cope.
Oh, listen, girlie. Cut out the highfalutin gab. Or do you like it?
What do you think?
Just what you think.
Now we're getting somewhere.
What's your name?
Susan Jones.
Well, Susie, what would happen if we told you we had an appointment?
Well, if the record showed a bona fide appointment, I would usher you into their presence.
And, what if they didn't?
I would immediately check for a mistake. If the mistake was located, I would apologize to you.
You have to talk this way to everybody.
And how?
Don't you ever get tired making all this explanation?
That, sir, is my position. I tire? Certainly. But as Mr. Rudel says...
Again with the Rudels.
Oh, he says it should be a pleasant fatigue. A culmination of an assigned task well done.
So says your Mr. Rudel.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I'd like to meet him.
Now could we go in and see Rosenberg and Flanagan?
Certainly. Just a moment and I will announce you. You are Mr. Abie's father, and you're Rosemary's father.
Yes. How did you know that?
Oh, Mr. Abie told me all about you.
Then why did you hand us that line?
Mr. Rudel.
Oh, you know.
I don't make the rules, but I do my best to keep them.
Yeah, you're cute. Empty pep.
And Francis is pretty as the map of Ireland.
Oh, but I'm not Irish, Mr. Murphy. I'm Russian. That is, Russian descent.
And you look it.
just like I do. Don't she, Pep?
Well, now, she may be rushing and looking, but her face is certainly prettier than your map. And that's no lie.
Oh, gentlemen, when you wrote for your appointment...
But, she didn't write.
Well, it's just for my records, you know. Did you use your letterhead?
Oh, for the record. Well, if we didn't, we certainly will the next time.
Well, we wonder what Patrick and Solomon will find when they meet Flanagan and Rosenberg. In just a moment, we'll take you back to them. But first, say, are you bothered about removing ugly, scaly dandruff? You won't be when you shampoo with Special Dream. Because Special Dream Super Cleansing Action removes that flaky dandruff the very first time you use it. And besides, does something else. Something far more important. And something no soap shampoo can do. Not even those claiming to be dandruff removers. Special Dream reveals up to 33% more luster than any soap or soap shampoo. Because it never leaves any dulling film on hair, as soaps always do to dim the natural beauty. And so here's something else. Now that Special Dream has been improved with added hair conditioner, it leaves hair far silkier, smoother, and easier to manage right after shampooing. We know of no other shampoo that gives you all these beauty benefits. So before you wash your hair another time, buy a bottle of this wonderful improved shampoo. Ask for it by its full name, Special Dream with hair conditioner. Now that's important, so remember, Special Dream with hair conditioner. And now back to Abie's Irish Rose. It's immediately following the last scene, and Miss Jones is announcing Solomon and Patrick to Flanagan and Rosenberg.
Two gentlemen to see you, gentlemen. They say to come right in at that door straight ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't stop to think it. Come on, son.
Well, that's it. Doggone, that's the card I was waiting for. That gin's me. Well, I'll be doggone. That's the fourth time you've gone and done it. And you have 3 frames to boot. I have.
Simply luck. Nothing but luck. I never can figure the proper card to play.
I am.
Good morning, gentlemen. Oh, good morning. Come right in and...
Have a seat.
Want to make it double?
Doubles? What is a double?
Gin rummy.
Double. Wonderful game.
Simply wonderful.
Well, I kind of came on business. Maybe your friend would like
To play? Never played, never.
Oh, that's
Too bad.
I'm Flanagan.
Flanagan. I'm Rosenberg.
Rosenberg.
I didn't quite catch your name.
I'm Solomon Levy of the Solomon Levy Department Store in the Bronx.
And I'm Patrick Joseph Murphy.
Of the Solomon Levy Department Store of the Bronx?
No, do I look like I belong to the Solomon Levy Department Store?
What's the matter with the Solomon Levy Department Store?
Oh, no, nothing, son. Now, don't get excited. You sure you won't play a hand of gin?
Sure wish you would. Well, to tell you the truth, I got some very important business with you.
Business?
With us?
Go on, Saul, tell him.
I want that you should sell me a contract.
Oh, we don't understand.
I want to buy the contract that you have with Abie Levy. We are very definitely...
Not interested.
Please, don't say that. Abie is my son. I need him in my business. Without him, I would be a very sick and an ill man.
Oh, that's all, gentlemen. Mr. Levy needs him desperately.
We are not interested.
We don't care whether he lives or dies. It's your deal, Flanagan.
No, sir, no. It's your deal, Rosenberg. You just won.
Oh, that's right. So I did. Give me the car. Now, wait a minute, you two. Don't try giving us the brush off. Flanagan, cut the car.
Sure enough, sir.
Do you hear me? Don't try ignoring it. We know all about the Solomon Levy Department Store.
We get reports on everything.
Yes, the Solomon Levy store is about to go under. Solomon Levy ain't got no money to buy anything.
Let alone a contract. Is that so?
Sure, so...
Why should we be interested in selling anything?
When we could buy you and sell you.
Is that so? Is that so? Well, let me tell you something. I could buy you and keep you. I wouldn't have to sell you. Brave talk from slight people.
Slight people, eh? Brave talk, eh? Well, see if this sounds like slight people. I could buy out the whole shebang. I could write a check for the whole work.
Rosenberg, deal the car.
Yes, Sir Flanagan. I'd be delighted. Stop the card playing!
Be quiet.
That's right. Don't make me lose count. You don't think I can, do you?
Do what?
Buy your whole outfit with a single check. Put up or shut up.
Well said, Rosenberg.
Thank you, sir. How much do you want for it?
Captain, be careful.
Let me alone. I'll show them how straight they are. I'll buy their whole dump and then swing them by the ankles till I knock the walls out. Take a card, Flanagan.
Yes, I already took it. Here, this is my discount.
Oh, sure enough. Answer me. How much do you want for it?
You're buying it.
You write the check.
Wait a minute, Pep. Don't take out your checkbook.
Get on talk and I'll take out my checkbook. They can't tell me to put up or shut up.
Pep, you're acting crazy.
I see. We knew you all were bluffing.
No, it's just an act. Oh, so you think we're bluffing, huh?
I'm asking for the last time. How much do you want?
Well, sir, we're sporting men. Just to see if you're bluffing or not, we'll take 10,000, providing you sign this paper, assuming a few small debts.
For which we'll give you this share bill of sale, which, by a strange coincidence, I happen to have in my pocket right here. Otherwise...
Shut up and get out.
I'll show you who'll shut up and get out. Here, 10,000. Patrick Joseph Bussy. Here, the sign. Give me that bill of sale. No. First, sign me. I'll sign anything.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now get out. Get out before I throw you out.
Oh, goody, Flanagan. Now we all can go back down home. Sure enough. Patrick, you shouldn't have done that. Goodbye, y'all. I give out. Oh, this is terrible. You shouldn't lose your temper like that, Pep.
What happened?
What happened? What happened? You got mad and bombed the store. That's what happened.
Well, with two stores on their hands, it looks as though Murphy and Levy are in business. But there's only one Abie. Well, now be sure to listen again next Saturday night at the same time for another episode of the Murphys, the Levys, and their friends. Abie's Irish Rose is dedicated to the spirit of freedom and equality which gives to this nation the greatness that is America. Abie's Irish Rose is written by Ann Nichols and brought to you by Procter & Gamble, the makers of Dream, America's largest selling shampoo. This is Howard Petrie. Good night.